right. John Paul Jones.
Happiness and world duty are inseparably connected. George Washington.
Race, ability, and business is to get along with others and to encourage ideas. John Hancock.
The British are coming. The British are coming. Paul Revere. We are all born ignorant, but one must work hard to remain stupid. Benjamin Franklin.
Americans felt themselves in such a state of infancy that they were a child, just learning to walk, and they were afraid of their own movements. Mercy Otis Warren.
If I had 10,000 lives, I would lay them all down for my hurt, bleeding country. Nathan Hale.
If we wear long faces will become fashionable.
Samuel Adams.
The globe one more thought is to me worth more than money. Thomas Jefferson.
Something is wanting and something must be done, or we shall be involved in all the horrors of failure, in the civil war without prospects of its destruction. Henry Knox.
Humanity has won its battle. Liberty now has a country. Marquis de Lafayette.
they're making Boston feel like a prison.
We should declare independence.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, Ben, what if it isn't right? What if we don't get our independence? What if it's not perfect?
You're Thomas Jefferson. You won't give up. Don't be discouraged. The Declaration will be fine. I promise.
It can't be fine. It has to be perfect.
Okay, calm down. I will help you. You have to be down to the point. Like we must get independence. We can't be ruled by the British. You have to pour your heart and soul into it.
I know the right, but I'm so worried we might not get our independence. It'll be my fault. No one will ever trust me with the writing again, and my career will be ruined.
I said it. You're an amazing writer. And I'm sure the Declaration will be great because you're right. If you worry too much, the Declaration couldn't be the best it could. Don't worry. It won't be amazing. You'll have to remember, you're a very skilled writer, and the Declaration will be a huge success in your career.
Okay, how's this? We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of profit.
It's wonderful. It's truly amazing. But you might want to consider changing the pursuit of property to the pursuit of happiness. Every word has to convey so much emotion and thought. Every word has to be powerful. Tell me more.
Okay, for the end this month, and for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Bravo. Still wonderful. Truly amazing.
Thank you.
See, you're nothing to be worried about.
Easy for you to say. You wrote the poor Richard Talmack and secretly wrote an article in the New England Press, written by your brother instead of Mr. Bexon and stupid. You've invented the most thoughtful novel invention. You're a genius.
Thank you, Thomas. But you are a very skilled writer, and also a genius. Older than I. You, out of all people, should be writing this. And that's why we chose you. Everybody has confidence. So be confident.
Thank you, Ben. You've been a big help. Now I'm confident. Farewell, the last race is
So
over.
hold on, Thomas.
The Declaration is in place and it's time to defend it.
How will be very hard.
We fight!
We won't even come close.
We have to believe, we have to be positive. It's time to fight.
Mercy, Osborne. How long has it been?
Martha Washington. I do believe it has been 3 weeks. Do you not remember the play you saw with George?
Now I remember it. It was the Autolator. It was absolutely wonderful. What was that line you said copying Patrick Henry?
Give me liberty or give me death.
Oh, that's really wonderful, Mercy.
Thank you. Is something wrong? You seem sad.
Yes, I've been meaning to talk to you.
About what?
George, he's going to the battlefield.
Oh, what else, Martha?
Well, I would like to go with him, but I wanted to ask you what I should do.
Do not go. I could not bear if you were killed.
What about George?
He will probably be fine.
Probably. He's very fine. As fine as he is now.
Do not worry about him. He's a general. He's been through many battles and many wars. He can survive.
But what if he gets hurt?
There are medics, correct?
Yes, but I would like to help him.
Well, think about this. What if you get hurt? Or worse, killed?
And I'll go meet with God.
I can't bear to talk about this a second longer. Would you like to hear about the new poem I'm writing?
That sounds good.
It is going to be called The Squabble of the Sea Nymphs. Word got to me about how people wanted a poem written about the Boston Tea Party, and I set to work.
I heard about the Boston Tea Party, how those brave men dressed up as Indians and dumped the tea into the Boston Harbor.
I know. The tea stayed in the harbor for days. And the best part about my poem is that no one shall know that I wrote it.
Why will it be secret?
Well, people did not like my brother, James, for his opposing of the British. He was hurt severely on his head, and now he walks around town like a toddler, going nowhere in particular.
So what are you going to do? Put a fake name on it?
No, it shall be written anonymously, just like my other plays. That way, there will be no minor battles against my neighbors and I. Please, Martha. Wars can last for days, months, years. And what are you going to?
I will be in the hospital helping the wounded. You can still write to me there.
Yes, but wounds, if not treated correctly, can have diseases, viruses, nasty things. They can kill you in an instant.
We will take care of the wounds right when the soldiers get to the hospital.
Yes, but I miss you terribly.
I will only be gone for a couple of months.
Yeah, well, what about Jackie?
He's married and has kids now.
Oh, has any of what I'm saying gotten into your head?
Yes. There's something more. Bye.
No one ever.
Can you believe our soldiers going barefoot and the winter is coming? Running out of money, we need to do something fast. I know. If we stay this way, we'll lose the war. It's bad news for us. I hate those stupid British. Me too.
I can't believe it. So much time, so much planning, just to find a waiting. I thought Long Island would be ours.
Nathan Hale, reporting for duty. How can I help, Jimmy Mox?
Well, General Washington has requested a spy. Would that work?
Perfect. How do I get started?
As a spy, you'll need a cover of some sort. Maybe a British soldier or...
Well, I am a teacher.
Good, that could work.
What else do I need to know?
As a spy, you need to find out when and where the British are going to attack next. And remember, try and tell us in advance.
Okay. How do I keep in contact?
Remember whatever's most important. When you think you have enough information, sneak away and report to the Patriot office. Any more questions?
Yes. Where's my first mission?
You'll please study everything you need to know.
Let's get started. Wait! How do I get there?
We'll provide you with a horse.
But how do I get back?
Use your brain.
I hope the war gets better. I mean, it cannot get any worse, can it?
No, it cannot. And if it does, we will need God and guns on our side.
Of course we need God and all his might to win this war.
Do you think we'll win?
Maybe.
Who are you? I'm a British teacher. I saw you sneaking around. I don't believe a bit of that. What are you doing here? I was late to a meeting. You're lying. Why are the British soldiers chasing you? They are mistaken. Confess. What do I have to confess? The truth. Fine. I'm a patriot spy. Aha! Straight to angry treason. Any last words? I only regret but one life to live for my country. Red, white, and blue, we're fighting for you. You have to be brave, you have to be bold. Who knows what the future will hold? Fighting for freedom may come.
could be valuable to us. Let's go! Hello, Captain Jones. We need you. We need you to deliver prison in France.
I can assure you that we saved a long way. It will take 35 days to get there. Do you need to go faster?
Yes, indeed. I would like it to be in Mr. Franklin's hands as soon as possible.
No worry. All men will hand ship. I will remove surplus supplies and Dave, we will need to remove extra supplies from the ship in order to go faster.
Why though? We have nowhere to go.
We have this letter to deliver in FedEx.
Who's reporting about you, sir?
General Washington's orders. Tell the ship please.
Yes, sir.
The Continental Congress is out for you. It's not over 27 days. It's very secret and for your eyes only.
Yes, I see.
I believe I should be going now. Bye. Finally, I have a French and American fleet now. Is this ship good?
It's fast and armed with at least 12 guns.
Perfect. When can I take it?
Right now, if you like.
Thank you.
Captain, we're under attack!
Here? This is the ground forces near Long Island?
Yes!
Tell the men ready. Tell the men ready. Tell them to get to their positions. How many British are there?
6 armed merchant ships, one of which is Cornwallis' flagship.
Tell the men to aim their cannons to mass each ship.
Sir,
Where did my fleet go?
they left!
Tell the men to aim their cannons at Cornwallis' ship.
Yes, sir. Captain, you have to surrender!
I will never surrender.
You surrender!
I have not yet begun to fight.
French have been so helpful.
I know. What would we do without them?
Lafayette is such a generous man.
Now he hopes for winning the war.
I believe that we'll soon be a country of our own. Thank you, Lafayette. You went to France and asked their government if they can make sure they have enough troops and supplies. Now that France is surrounding the British, they cannot receive any more supplies from England.
I am glad that I've been able to assist you, General Washington. You've been so loyal to the Patriots.
Thank you. Cornwallis has surrendered now. He has no choice. Since there is a blockade, there is no escape. Just to make sure. Your wife is secure, correct?
Yes, sir. Marie, Adrienne, Francois, de Noël, de Lafayette is secure in France. And your wife?
Yes, Martha was at Mount Vernon, but she's coming to stay with me to support me in this difficult time.
What does that know? I will go check.
A message from Lord General Cornwallis.
May I ask a favor of you? Will you meet General Tarleton tomorrow to discuss a very important topic? If you accept, send a messenger to talk with me. Tell Cornwallis that I will send Lincoln, because he's my trusted general. Here is General Cornwallis' sword to end this grim war. Do you accept?
Yes.
If you want this war to end, you will sign these papers to America's independence.
It has been wonderful to work with you, General Washington.
You too. Now that we are free, we must think of plans for the future. What about our government, sir?
It has been inspiring to watch America push through these times. France and England are monarchies, but I think America would be better served if we elected our leaders.
What about presidency, sir?
Well, I'd like to retire. It's been a nice, peaceful life with my wife and kids.
Think about our country. Think about our people. They need a strong leader like you to lead them into the future.
hope that I will keep America going down the right path while I'm in office.
I am so happy for you, and I know that you will turn America into a powerful nation.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Lafayette.
You too.